Last time on STRA2.
Yes, come on, answer me! Yes, yes, yes? Well, no. What? She looks like a chihuahua! Oh god! I see those void eyes of yours! Oh god! What the fuck? I should never have given her this Valley Girl voice. How am I supposed to make that sound evil? I don't have a hunch. You're gonna have to tell me. Sora? Perhaps you are under the false impression that you were smart just because you were able to tog along with Shoba's theory. You don't! Can you stop with that?
Now let's get right back into the action.
Alright, well, hello motherfuckers. Welcome back to SDRA2. I'm not really even sure what to say anymore. We are coming, in case you somehow fucking forgot, we're coming off the revelation that Hibiki, as Kanade's accomplice, used Setsuka's hands to pat out her bra so that it would look like she had big boobs like Kanade. If you had told me that I would say that sentence when we started the chapter, I would strangle you with my bare hands and tell you that you are delusional and schizophrenic. It turns out I am the delusional one. But I'm excited to see Kanade get executed, because how the fuck would you ever do that to Setsuka? What the fuck, dude? Her chest. She must have hidden Setsuka's hands inside her clothes. Or should I say, on her chest. Her chest? Even if Hibiki looks identical to Kanade, they're not completely the same, particularly their body shape. Just say boobs. The Kanade we saw at the parade was identical to Kanade to the point where it's almost unbelievable that it was actually Hibiki. Then we can assume that she probably used some object to correct her body shape. And you're saying that objects used were Setsuka's hands? Yes. Considering the black plastic bags near the fireplace, they probably used those to carry the corpse pieces. If you wrap the hands with multiple plastic bags and hold it inside your clothes, you can not only carry the hands without suspicion, while also correcting your body shape. You just say boobs. You just say boobs. It's not that big of a deal. You could even make a small hole in the bag so that the fingerprints would be exposed, so you can open the handbook just by putting it inside your clothes. Using this method, you could even freely use Setsuka's handbook to manipulate the ghost house gate records. Kanade is like the smartest fucking person ever.
I see. If she didn't use the hands to correct her size, there must have been evidence of some other object being used, which, there wasn't. But how in the world did you come up with that idea?
Kanade said a while ago gave me an inspiration. She said that if you put in your clothes, it would stick it out and cause suspicion, right? But if it was Hibiki using it to disguise into Kanade, it would seem natural. In fact, she actually needed the hands to stick out for the disguise to work. Sora, I must say I'm impressed. Do you have any evidence that my sis had those bloody damn hands on her breasts? Thank you for not being PG with it, Kanade. If you just simply wrap it in plastic bags, people would soon notice it if you move just a little. Evidence that Hibiki used the hands on her breasts. I cannot believe that's a sentence I'm saying now. I didn't notice them during the investigation, but that item was probably used here. What haven't we used yet? Didn't notice during the investigation. Is it I don't know, the fucking safety pins or something? Folding screen, pins. It might be the pins. Yeah, it has to be the pins. I'm not exactly sure how, but yeah, maybe she used those to, like, clip them in. I do have proof, Kanade. There were pins found near the ghost house, presumably used to fix something in place. Afaka! I wondered about its existence during the investigation, but now we know exactly why it was there. Those pins were used to hold the hands and the clothes tight by pinning them together. And she threw them away just like that? Girl, are you a genius or an idiot? Make up your mind. I love him, Nikkei. Oh my god, this twink can serve. That was probably because the older sis needed to quickly undisguise herself before entering the ghost house. Undisguise? I thought Hibiki disguised herself when she was leaving the pool. If the disguise itself was used to carry the hands, why would she suddenly undisguise herself in front of the ghost house? Moron, you have Bubblehead to thank for that. Recall who she was entering the... What? Yeah, she got seen... You got it. Stop calling me Bubblehead. It was definitely Hibiki. I know they're similar, but their hairstyles and hairpins differ after all. For Kanade to make Iraha suspicious, she needed Iraha to witness Hibiki, not Kanade. So she must have thrown away the pins there. I don't know anything about that. So when we were watching the parade, we had Setsuka's severed hands right next to us. God, that is actually genuinely terrifying. That's horrifying. Kanade, we have now solved all 3 of the contradictions that you've presented. The monorail's time schedule, the transportation of the body, carrying the 2 hands. I believe there aren't any contradictions left. I don't want to continue this trial any longer. Just please admit to it already. No! Stupid Cess. Ruined it all. Giving out a conclusive testimony. Throwing away the pins. I can almost laugh at her stupidity. Alright. Yes, I'm the culprit. Oh, fuck. Wow, she's really just admitting it like that. I was not expecting her to give up after a certain point. So it really was Kanade. So you finally admit to it. If it was just me, it would have been a perfect crime. But trying to use Sis as an accomplice ended up getting me caught. Hey, don't be disappointed. Have some confidence. You were pretty amazing. Can't lie, you kind of were, Kanade. Aren't many people that have smarter brains than you out in this world. Whoops, I skipped. I can guarantee you at least that. Do you honestly think that would make me feel better?
Decide. I have something to ask of Kanade. From the looks of Hibiki in this trial, her memory loss was genuine, right?
If Sis didn't have that trait, I wouldn't have even tried to use her as an accomplice. Even without any memory, she's this stupid. You would have to be an even bigger idiot than her to use my moron of a sis as an accomplice while she was herself.
But then... Never mind. You've already admitted to your crimes after all. What do you mean, but then, Mikado?
It hurts me to say this, but I think this is the first time that my crime has ever been exposed. What? What's that supposed to mean? Whatever. What does all that matter now? No, it matters. Let's end this now with our votes. Really? What about the closing argument? Foo. Astounding this class trial was. A series of intense battles between you that surpassed any trials before. As the teacher and the judge, I must say, this was very interesting. Well, now that you've reached the answer, it's time to see if that answer is the truth. Nevermore would there be a trial like this, but it's time to reach out to the truth. Now then, vote for the culprit with the switch in front of you. 3rd time's the charm. Please don't interrupt this time, anybody. Will that answer be the truth or not? Now! Sora. Kanade is the culprit. What? Wait. Something's wrong. Wait! Everyone, wait a minute! Don't vote just yet! Whoa, you startled me, Sora. Not this again. What now? What's the matter, Sora? I was just about to push the button. Well, what is the matter? Kanade herself admitted it. The case had been solved. There shouldn't be anything wrong. But what is this feeling? I can't shave off this feeling that I shouldn't let the trial end like this. What happened? Like as if some unknown force is behind me. What's this unsettling feeling? Shobai. What do you mean unknown force? What are you talking about? What? I want to ask you, as the person who almost single-handedly solved this case, are you sure we're going to be fine ending the trial with Kanade as the culprit? What? I have no reasons. I don't even know myself why I'm doing this. But I'm not just saying this. I'm serious more than ever right now. Sora, are you alright? You seem a bit weird right now. I don't think Kanade is the culprit. How many fucking curveballs are you gonna throw? What in tarnation? Sorry, what the fuck? Sorry, what are you on about? I'm confused right now. Well, thing is, I'm sorry, I don't know what I was on about. Sora, perhaps the long trial has taken a toll on you. You look tired after all. Right, I mean, the case is basically over right now. Please, just one more. Let's discuss this just once more. We've missed something. I feel like we've missed something very important. Is it the antibiotics? What does that have to do with it? There's literally nothing more to talk about. Though I can't give a good reason, please believe me. Beg of you. I'm trying. Even if you say so. No. Do what the girl says. Shobai? I thought it was over as well, but there's something left. We need to discuss that something. It's gotta be the antibiotics, right? I mean, for me, you're basically extending my life a bit, so I don't mind. But as the culprit, I don't know what there's left to do. So, see? Is Kanade not the culprit? I don't know, but I know I shouldn't let the trial end this way. Then, I'm gonna trust Sosi. Honestly, I cannot grasp the reality of this situation. I don't have any memory of today. Kanade killing Suka, and I helped that? I don't want to believe any of that. So even if I'm terrified, I'm gonna trust Kanade once more. Kanade? Kanade is my sister after all! Hibiki, I'm scared. I'm just so scared. What? Seriously, what is going on with this trial? Fucking word, Shinji, word. Sora? You know what? I don't know what's going on, but I'm on Sora's side. Me too. I'm gonna trust Sora. A little more discussion isn't gonna hurt anyone after all. I'm telling you, it's a waste of time! I honestly can't understand the logic behind all this. I don't know what I have done, nor do I know if it was the right thing to do. There's a missing word there. It was as if some force other than my own conscience was controlling my actions. You gotta be a robot. I might be troubling everyone with a random thought that had no basis, but still, I cannot go against this force. All that's left for me is to follow it. Scrum debate. Oh shit, yeah, there is. Oh my god, this trial is so long. I love it. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't mean to click yes. I already know how to scrum debate. Please, please, I'm begging. Thank you. Bro, imagine if we have to do like another episode after this. I don't even understand. I wouldn't even understand at that point. What am I supposed to say? All right, here we go.
Luna. Team Luna.
And who's on the other team? Kanade going against herself. Team Solar. Fucking of course Mikado too. Iroha, come on, you're supposed to be on my time. You're supposed to be on my side, wife. Is Kanade Otonokoji the culprit? She has to be. I mean, I guess it doesn't prove that she actually killed Setsuka. Was it Hibiki? I'm the culprit. What more should we discuss when I admitted it? Kanade is not the culprit. We must have made a mistake somewhere. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. We've solved every trick. Can't we just let this end? There may be some unsolved tricks left. I believe in Sora. I mean, I believe in me too, girl. Girlfriend. There's nothing left to discuss about. What is wrong with you guys? We won't know for sure until we actually discuss the matter. I mean, very true. It's not like we have any other theories. This is just a waste of time. Sora isn't trying to suggest new theories. He's just trying to discuss more about the case. Very true. Thank you, Teruya.
Are you suggesting the involvement of a third party? Then we'd be back to square one.
Third party my ass. Quit your bullshit. I love you, Shobai. You were the best. Are you saying there was somehow another suspect that even I, the culprit, was unaware of? There are no other suspects. However, we cannot end the trial like this. Trust me. Fucking Lord. Okay, I'll lock him from crouch bind. I'm bad at this. Got in the hat type shit. Oh my god. Thank you. I don't know why I was to start talking about Caught in the Hat. You're just gonna have to trust me that made sense in some universe.
Hooray! We did it!
Yay! Kanade's just sitting over there like, hi, I wanted to get everyone killed. Fuck.
Continue the trial.
Dude, how much longer is this shit gonna go for? I guess they weren't lying when they said 5-6 hours. Fuck. So what are we gonna do about this? We should listen to what Sora has to say. You know, she's not the type to do this without any reason. About that, I don't know the reason myself, but we should talk about this more. Then maybe we'll get rid of this unnerving feeling.
But the culprit has already been exposed. Is there anything left to talk about? Ooh, why don't we have a small chat like the friends we are?
You know why I agreed with that girl? I also felt that something was off, though I didn't notice it until she mentioned it. We've definitely solved all the tricks. The culprit is Kanade Otonokoji. But is that truly all there is to it? Feels like there should be more to this. That kind of feeling. Exactly, Shobai. I felt that too, like we've missed one last thing. Would you stop sharing that just between yourselves and let us in? Sora said that she didn't know why she felt like that. But Shobai, do you know the reason why? There are two things that I felt suspicious about. First, what happened to the missing abdomen of Setsuka Chiabukuro? Secondly, why did Hibiki Otonokoji help her sister with this whole affair? The missing abdomen and the reason for the cooperation? Let's talk about the first one. I mentioned about the victim's missing abdomen during my theory a while ago, remember? You said it was because of the difference the wound marks would make based on which hand they used. Kanade was left-handed, and so to hide the stab wounds, she threw away the torso. But she could have just stabbed with the right hand. Thanks to that info, we were able to suspect her. But where is that abdomen really? They would have gotten rid of the abdomen as well as some of the intestines. You can drain the flesh bit by bit down the drain, but Yeah, don't say that. Yeah. But that's not the important part. The important part is, was that really the only reason? Since you've oh so kindly admitted your crime, I want to ask you, did you really get rid of it just for that? Of course, it's what you've just deuced, remember? From my inspection, the only lefties here was Iraha and me. If I didn't take care of it, it would have come back later to bite me. I did try to abuse this to frame Iraha, but that plan, also failed, obviously. How could you? You're saying this now? Really? Huh? I'm not the type to brag, but I've got an eye for talent. You, a person with that big of a brain, of all people, wouldn't have done things this sloppily. You say that, but in the end, Kanade did choose this method, right? She herself admitted it. If this was done by spur of the moment, she might have taken this route. But from drugging Bubblehead to rigging the gate record, she definitely planned this way ahead of time. A double-layered trap of framing her own sister as the culprit, and as a plan B, framing Bubblehead. And even after she was busted, she calmly pointed out contradictions to the theory of her being the culprit. Calmly? Do we remember the same class trial, Shobai? And that same person forgot about the stab wounds, precipitously used her left hand, and then only took care of it? She might not have known about the difference between the stab wounds beforehand. Have you even been listening? By the looks of her dismemberment skills, she's used to this kind of business, and she also said something earlier that clearly means she's a fucking serial killer. I can guarantee that there was no way that a person of that level didn't know about the stab wounds. But she's the ultimate guitarist. Yes, and also the ultimate murderist, because she murders people. I don't know, bad joke. Considering her profession, isn't it unlikely that she would have reached that kind of level? If she really did murder Setsuka, she's probably a Void. The Void is a criminal syndicate, so that might be entirely possible. Shobai does have a point. The fact that she got rid of the abdomen means that she would have known she would be caught by the left-handed stab wound. If she knew that, she could have just stabbed Setsuko with the right hand. Thank you for saying that, finally. Why would she have gone through the hassle of getting rid of the evidence? It's just that I only realized it after I stabbed her. Very simple. As you might have already guessed. The knife we used to stab Setsuko was the folding one that is in everybody's room. Oh, I forgot about that. I stabbed her with my left hand without much thought, and then only then did I realize the potential danger of leaving that kind of evidence. I never imagined there would actually be someone who would suspect me because of that, but... maybe that turned into reality by you, Shobai. That's all there is to it. You, who planned this whole mindfuck, stabbed her without much thought? Okay, now I know you're hiding something. You would have definitely found another method. Even I can think of many options off the top of my head right now. Using your right hand to create more stab wounds so the stab wounds won't be visible, and repeatedly stabbing her with both your hands so we won't be able to tell which one was the first blow. Are we really continuing this? Do you know what I hate the most? Repeating useless stuff that's already over. Just execute me already. Wait, Shobai, enough about that. What about the second suspicious thing? The reason Hibiki cooperated? We really didn't go over this detail during this trial. Why do you think Hibiki Otonakoji cooperated with her sister in the first place? Huh? I don't know. Why did she? I mean, I was assuming she was just, like, weird and catatonic. But, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make much sense. Didn't Kanade mention something about the altar? That she believed sacrificing Setsuka's body would grant her wishes? That's right, the motive video. Kanade said that the video featured her parents, right? She helped kill Setsuka to save her parents, even if it meant she bloodied her own hands. Wait, is that really how that went? Yuki? Even if she really believed that concept and put her body on the altar, that definitely is possible, but that's not all she did, right? She disguised herself, rigged the gate records together with Kanade. Isn't that weird? All she had to do to grant her wish was to put each body part on the altar. There was no reason for her to follow the rest of Kanade's plans. You're right. Hibiki wasn't quite herself this morning, granted, but it wasn't like she had lost her mind or anything. Even if seeing Setsuka's dead body made her go mad, this is definitely not normal. Maybe we should think more about this. Maybe we should ask her about this directly. Hibiki, why were you this cooperative to Kanade's plan? She doesn't know! Even if you ask me, I have no memory of this. I don't know what's what.
Considering that she's been next to useless in last trial, that would be a waste of time.
The trick wouldn't have worked without Hibiki helping Kanade with everything throughout. Yeah, that obviously means that she was planning this somehow. I'm so confused. Why did she agree to all of this? If it succeeded, she would have died, and if it failed, her sis would have died. You're right. Come to think of it, this is pretty weird. The culprit is only one person. Hibiki doesn't have any benefit by becoming an accomplice. What, Shobai? That's a look of realization there. Ah. Shobai? Oh! That's it. So that was it. Holy mackerel, this one's gone bonkers as well. I don't got it, Shobai. You're gonna have to tell me.
I've got it. A crazy theory that solves all of our questions.
Really? What is it?
What? What? What?
Hibiki Ojinakoji, you're also the culprit? What?
The culprit's Kanade, isn't it?
Did you even hear what I said? I said also. They're not just accomplices, they're both the true culprit.
What?
What are you talking about?
That's impossible. There should only be one culprit according to the class trial rules. It's against the rules for there to be two of them.
Since when did the rules say so?
What?
Don't believe me? Pull out your handbooks right now and read Rule 6.
Hold on a second. Rule 6. If two murders, each performed by different Blackened, occurs consecutively, only the one committed earlier is acknowledged. Oh.
The part we need to focus on is the part about consecutive murders. This is considering when there are two different Blackened who separately killed two different victims. In the case of two separate Blackens targeting one victim, there is no rule specified about it. My microphone was being a little silly there. Anyway.
Wait, then what happens if something like this case happened?
If it isn't a special case like Rule 6, normally the person who last injured the victim while they were still alive becomes the culprit.
Oh my god. Are they both gonna get fucking executed? Oh my god! What do you mean by that?
To put it simply, let's say Iraha stabs Teruya with a knife. If I stab the dying Teruya before his last breath, they would become the Blackened that killed Teruya. So it becomes a game of who made the last shot.
See, if there were two separate victim and culprit pairs, the one that took place earlier gets prioritized. What in the world? But for two killers and one target, the one who made the finishing blow is the culprit.
Excuse me? Did you really have to use me as an example, dude? What the fuck? But that still means that only one person can become the culprit in the end, right? You still don't get it? If the person who makes the finishing blow takes the name of the Blackened, then if two people injure the victim at the same time, they both become the culprit. Capiche? They didn't outright stab her, they knocked her out and stabbed her together at the same time.
Bro. You're fucking trolling. LINUJ! LINUJ! What the fuck, LINUJ? What, bro? You're out of your mind. Even if they stabbed her together, there should have been some time difference between them. One stabbed her just a bit later than the other, then that person would be the sole culprit.
Oh, really? Then let's take it to the judge. Yo, Bird.
Bird, I prefer to be called a crow. That aside, Rule 6, you say? That was put in there just in case two separate murder cases happened in the span of one day. Imagine the troubles you would go through of solving two cases in one trial. This is an offense against that. But this case is a bit difficult even for me. They injure the person at the same time, indeed.
So is it possible or not?
Theoretically, yes, but in reality, it's next to impossible. If a murder occurs anywhere, the high-tech sensors of Utsuroshima detect who hit last down to 0.001 seconds. If someone was even that little late, they would become the official culprit by the records.
You see, it's impossible. That's what I'm thinking, because that's their talent. They're literally so used to being in sync, playing music together, they would be perfectly in sync and in rhythm.
What if they get it down to the same 0.0001 seconds?
Well, we'll measure it down to 0.00001 seconds.
And if they do it within the point, I'm not fucking saying all those zeros.
Yo, Shobai, what are you leading up to? If the time difference was next to zero according to the records, you're saying? Well, if it was that pinpoint, then I admit it. They both become the Blackened.
Fucking bingo.
That is aura.
Wait, that's only theoretically possible, remember? Even if they thought they did it at the same time, there's naturally bound to be some time difference between them.
Unless they were machines or something, you're forgetting their talents, Nikkei! Nikkei's right. I mean, I am capable of doing everything right, but for my sis, it would be impossible. God, fuck you.
Why the sudden passivity? Are you hiding something from us?
What did you say?
It would have been impossible possible, whoops, it would have been possible for you twins. If my theory is correct, then that was exactly why you couldn't have let the torso be. Of course I'm not saying this without any basis. The proof that you two can do it with exact timing was ironically provided by Newsy over there. Huh? Me? What do you mean by that? Do you guys remember the interview that Newsy did on the twins back at the second island? Oh yeah, he did do an interview. How on earth would we remember such a minor thing? How rude. My interviews are never something minor. I don't want to fucking hear it. Of course, I always remember every detail of my interviews. I even have it written down. But why do you remember all that? That isn't the focus here. Just shut up and listen. If you have it written down, then that's better. Read the part about the secret behind their synergy. Let's see here. So you two have shown us a fantastic performance, especially the unbelievable synergy between you two. What is your secret behind this synergy? Well, we do practice day and night, but we aren't like any other twins. We are two as one. If we're in beat, we can play with margin of error of less than...
Wow. I did not think that that was going to actually become plot relevant. You are fucking trolling. Oh my god, there's two Blackens. Oh my god, they're both gonna die. That's why. Oh my god, that's why there was only on one victim. LINUJ, I'm going to go to your house and kill you. Oh my god.
Isn't that right, Kanade? Huh? Oh, yeah. I see. So the fact that you're twins is a crucial factor. This is a scoop in of itself. He's unstoppable. Well, as Shin said, we better get going before it gets too late. I love you, Setsuka. I miss you. I'm sorry.
You gotta be joking. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Oh my god. No, poor Hibiki.
Wait, doesn't this mean... Now you get it. It's not a completely outrageous idea we're dealing with. And they said that comment themselves. Even Kanade and Koji confirmed this fact. Affirmed it, I mean. Whoops. For these two, it would have been possible for them to use their special stents of beat to stab. Special stents, did I say that? No, stab simultaneously, without any error between them. Whoops. And they really did?
Wait, I feel like that was just an exaggerated playful comment by Hibiki. Logically speaking, this shouldn't be possible for two separate people.
This is possible within the bounds of logic, you meathead.
Meathead? Everyone's head is made of meat.
But a lot of people around the world working as a trafficker. There were a lot of weird bunches when it came to twins. Twins who had the exact same physical abilities. Twins who could read each other's minds. It's about time I met ones that had identical rhythmic senses. Hibiki and Kanade are identical twins, right? They say that identical twins are almost the same down to the genetic level. They usually have the same personality. You know those stories where twins who were separated still live similar lives when they were apart, right? I see. If this theory were to be true, then that explains the reason they got rid of Setsuka's torso. They were able to time the stabbing with their rhythmic sense. They must have used their primary hand, the hand that they use when they're playing their instruments. They probably couldn't risk one of them forcefully trying to use the other hand and failing.
It would also explain why they couldn't have made additional stab wounds. Until Setsuka was most surely dead, they would have had to leave only the stab wounds that they made simultaneously.
Because it's a system where the person who last injured the body becomes the culprit. But couldn't they have stabbed her after she was dead? Why would they get rid of the torso when... No, that's impossible. Stab wound made before and after the person's dead differs in its appearance. If they managed to stab her simultaneously on their first try, they would have then waited for Setsuka to die naturally. That means she died of a shock from blood loss, which would have taken a lot of time. If they created a stab wound after that period of time, the difference between that and the first one would be soon found. Then someone like me would have questioned it, thinking it as suspicious. How exactly can you distinguish? Oh my god, I'm so good at word. How exactly can you distinguish the two? They'll read a book about it in the library, dipshit.
My two favorites throwing strays at each other. I love it.
I was just curious, okay? Why you gotta be so mean? Why you gotta be so rude? Fuck that. It's starting to lean towards the possibility of them both being the culprit. One more thing. You know what's scary about that girl? During that very interview, that girl clearly showed distress when her sis was giving out info without any thought. When the first trial started, that girl asked Monocro about the existence of accomplices. In other words, Kanade Otonakoji was already planning a double Blacken murder way back during the first trial. That can't be. Kanade helped us numerous times during the last two trials. That was obviously an act to hide her true self, which was very obviously fucking crazy the whole time. I myself didn't know what I was dealing with until this trial today. Fuck the... In the end, every decisive testimony, one way or another, all started from your damn foolish sister. You could have left the stab wounds be, since only I would have been able to tell the difference. But because you were taking that interview into account, you had to get rid of the abdomen. Identical down to the genetic level, eh? Ironic. You two couldn't have been more different. Shobai, that feeling of discomfort has vanished with your theory. That was it. That Kanade being the culprit wasn't all there was to it. But Hibiki... Hang on, if they are both the culprit, then if we didn't listen to Sora and just voted for Kanade, whether we voted for only Hibiki or Kanade, we would have been wrong and would have been punished. So Sora was right in the end. Amazing. How did you think of this? I did nothing, honestly. Shobai did most of the heavy lifting. So the two of them did it together? Is that the public opinion right now? I honestly still have doubts about this, though.
I agree. As much as I want to trust everyone, we have no evidence of this claim.
Sure, we have no concrete proof. But if this theory were to be true, then we can also explain Hibiki's cooperation.
Are you sure about that?
If they both become the Blackened and win, they both get to escape the island. So Hibiki had an incentive to become an accomplice.
Fuck, dude. Fuck! Hibiki! Hibiki!
Was she lying about not remembering it? It's entirely possible.
This is the true ending of this trial. Oten and Koji twins were the true culprits of this case.
Oh, okay, yeah, you look totally normal and not evil or anything. Are you good, Shawty?
Ahem.
Oh, Sora! Do you really think that makes sense? Yes. I, and I alone, was the culprit. You think you're something real special after hearing that disgusting theory from Shobai? I tried to admit my crime and die peacefully, but it seems like I can't even do that without cracking attack. Craking attack? Really? Without taking a crack at your damn theory. Open your fucking air holes and listen!
God damn. This trial is so good. I love it.
The rebuttal showdown time, baby.
I know how this works.
God, she looks normal and healthy. She's totally fine. I'm sure of it. It has to be the antibiotics. I mean, come on. Be so for real, bro. We know damn well that that's what hasn't been talked about yet. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Chill, 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 chill. Oh my god, there's so much delay. Oh god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, we're advancing. We're advancing. She's really...
There are no logical... I don't even know what she's saying. We lose and you win the trial. God, dude, I hate this minigame so much. I need to get fucking power-ups to make myself better at it, like ASAP.
No! Go shoot it! Open my Windows key! Okay, get out! Oh! Yes!
Oh my god! Dude, I literally fucking clicked the Windows key and I was like stuck. And I couldn't get back to it and I was like so scared. Because I kept trying to press the Z button. Jesus fuck! Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what the antibiotics prove exactly. But, fuck, dude. Fuck, I don't know what her point even was. But we're just gonna assume that it made a lot of sense or something. Here we go. Here we fucking are.
Proof. You said there's no proof?
Obviously. It was impossible from the start. A flawed theory. Let me ask Shobai himself. Do you have any proof? Yes?
Nope.
And you claim to say you know something that even Shobai is unaware of? Of course not. In the end, this was all just a baseless theory. No, I do have proof. What? Oh, fuck that! For hearing what Shobai said, I looked through every evidence I found once more. There was one single evidence that didn't have a place anywhere in this theory. Yet nobody knew what it was for. The bottle of antibiotics near the pool. I don't know what was up with that, though. Antibiotics? I don't recall ever seeing that by the pool. But antibiotics in the pool? That's a pretty weird combination. What was that doing there? We can deduce its use if we combine it with Teruya's testimony. Teruya, when you testified about the blood packs, didn't you mention another chance item? The infirmary. Oh yeah, the medical kit disappeared for a while, and somebody put it back. Are you talking about that? Medical kit? So is that bottle from the kit? Well, I check the inventory of each room 3 times a day. Morning, lunchtime, and evening. And the medical kit that was definitely there yesterday evening had disappeared when I checked the room this morning. I was gonna tell you guys, but it wasn't like it was a murder weapon, and I just assumed somebody needed it as an emergency. Then I saw it sitting back in its place at lunchtime as if nothing had happened. So that means somebody used the medical kit this morning, right?
What does this have anything to do with the theory we're dealing? Looks unrelated to me.
As Tria said, a medical kit can't be used to kill someone. And since we're dealing with a murder, a medical kit used to save someone seems far off from the evidence we're looking for. However, I don't think that's the case. This was an insurance used by the culprit to create a double blackened situation. How? Is it like, oh, if we fuck up, we'll just heal her and try again? You said they used their primary hands to stab Setsuka simultaneously without any error, right? The Shobai called it out. Kanade is an extreme perfectionist. What if they managed to fail the timing? Oh no, they didn't. They were gonna use They were gonna use that to heal Setsuka back up if it failed? Exactly. Kanade had taken the medical kit with her for that exact reason. Preposterous! How could you know if you had succeeded or not in the first place?
Dude, Monocro exists for a reason, you know.
So they stabbed Setsuka together and called Monocro to check if it could be accepted as a double blackened murder? Is Monocro even allowed to tell them that?
I mean, there's no reason not to. Telling the Blackened that they are the Blackened shouldn't be a problem, right? Fuck!
That aside, the bottle was decisive evidence. I never saw that during my investigation. Where the hell did you find that?
I just kind of saw it rolling around near the pool. Bullshit! I never even opened the damn thing! There's no way I dropped the... Dumbass idiot, dum-dum boo-boo.
What now? Never opened the thing? You should have said that you never even took it, idiot. Now you've admitted it yourself that you took the medical kit. You realize that, right, Kanade Otanakoji?
No, this isn't...
You making a mistake like that? That wasn't very like you. Was the bottle being on the ground that nonsensical?
That aside, did she just confess it herself? Unbelievable. Even if I had dropped out, I never would have heard it dropping, considering its size, maybe? At the very least, I would have noticed the weight decrease from the medical kit. I didn't even leave it to Hibiki. I did this part myself, just in case stuff like this happened. Unbelievable. Me making a mistake like this? No way. What rotten luck.
Foo-foo. Seems like for the first time in this trial, we were able to get you we were able to see you getting truly flustered, Kanade. Well, we don't know the truth if you did or did not open the medical kit in the end. But if you were this surprised by this accident, then for us, I guess it was truly luck from the heavens. I wonder who did that. I'm staring at my camera. My eyes are speaking the words Utsuro into the webcam.
Kanade, so I could take that as a yes? That both you and Hibiki murdered Setsuka. Unbelievable. This can't be happening. This doesn't make any sense. This can't be. You still can't admit it. And I will go over this case from the start. You won't be able to escape this anymore.
Fucking, oh my god, it's actually over? How many goddamn pages is this closing argument?
I don't know. I don't need the explanation. How many pages? How many fucking pages do we have?
Like 20.
What are we working with here?
7? Only 7? Really?
That's surprising. Stabbed Setsuka and became blackened together. This is insane. LINUJ, you are a fucking master chef. I don't even understand. Right? Let's fucking go! I'm the GOAT. Don't even need Uraha's skill, bro. I'm just that good. Was that it? Nope, I don't actually. No, stop! It's fine. It's fine. I fucked up for the fucking umpteenth time. Just go. Just let me do it right. I don't fucking know. Am I dumb? Maybe I did need Uraha's shit. I don't fucking know, man. I've gotten it wrong so many times. Okay, I found a YouTube video. I use that one. He's busy. He's busy lemon quizzy. He's quiz bumble bumble. Quiz bumble bumble. He's the busy lemon quizzle. He's the busy lemon quizzle. Pretending to find Setsuka, you're trolling. Fuck, I don't fucking know, man. This shit is... I feel as if my brain is melting. Slowly and painfully. I think they tag out first, question mark, and then it's leaving the ghost house, right? Maybe? Please? Thank you. They go to Kokoro's room. What? Oh, what? We're just reusing shit from other trials now? I think that's everything. Let's fucking go! This is everything that happened in this case! Fuck you, Kanade! Early in the morning, when everyone was still asleep, the culprit was already busy at work. Using the fact that Mikado prepares our breakfast early in advance, they put sleeping drugs in the coffee at Iraha's seat. This was to eliminate any alibi Iraha might have in the afternoon. And when the day broke, the case began for real as the culprit called Setsuka out to the pool. Before they headed to the pool, the culprit took large quantities of blood packs and a medical kit from the infirmary. Since it was already gone by the time Teruya checked it this morning, this was the only chance they had to take them. Then they arrived at the pool and attacked Setsuka. They didn't quite kill her just yet, but only knocked her unconscious. This is fucking insane. I just need to make that... I need to keep saying it because I feel like if I don't say it enough, I will not be able to make it clear how insane that I think this is. LINUJ, I don't even know how you came up with this, and I love you. But also, I fucking hate you. What's your problem? Immediately after this, the culprit signaled another culprit of this case to the pool. Yes, this was the first time that two people were both the culprit of one murder. Here, the first culprit handed their handbook to the other culprit over the gates. This was to manipulate the gate records, a crucial trick used throughout this case. The second culprit entered the pool using the handbook they were given. In records of the first culprit and Setsuka already existed in the gate record database. So when the second culprit entered through the gates, the results showed an out record for the first culprit. This case is so complicated, I can tell why it took so fucking long. The second culprit was able to enter the pool without using their own handbook and leaving a record. Next, the two stabbed the unconscious Setsuka simultaneously with a knife. Originally, the one who stabbed later would become the real culprit, even if it was a matter of milliseconds. However, the killers had an extreme sense of rhythm with each other, enough to a point, its difference was undetectable. This was because they were twins that had ultimate talents related to rhythm. LINUJ, how? I cannot believe he came up with all of this. This is fucking incredible. This is such a good Fongan case. I've never seen something so fucking crazy. This is amazing. You're really good job, LINUJ. This is, like, probably my favorite trial from all the other games so far. I mean, I was a really big fan. Trial 1 from this game. Make that clear. I thought that was a great trial. And then I was also a huge fucking fan of Trial 2 from the first game. And there was a lot of others that stood out, but this is definitely the best one. Hands down for me. Like, just such fucking awesome mystery. Such a great mystery. After confirming the fact that they stabbed her at the same time, the first culprit left the pool. Here they used Setsuka's handbook to make it seem like there was nobody at the pool, according to the records. As she was leaving, she also put up a sign that said pool sanitation time, please do not enter, in front of the pool, LOL. This way, no one else would enter the pool while they took care of the body. However, the culprit made a huge mistake here. The medical kit that was prepared as an insurance to heal Setsuka in case they mistimed stabbing her simultaneously, while they were leaving with the newly useless medical kit, a bottle of antibiotics had dropped from it. We're not sure how the culprit didn't notice this, but we were able to prove the double blackened theory using this evidence. After the culprit left, she re-enters the pool every 3 hours with the tools she needed. 3 hours were left blank intentionally to frame Iraha in the near future. Once they had the tools they needed, they began doing their business. That sounds weird, but I mean, that is business. I'd rather they do that than be like, they brutally beheaded and severed all of her limbs. And by business, I mean, you didn't, I was just saying you didn't need to say it. Cutting up Setsuka's corpse into multiple pieces. Yeah, the reason they dismembered her body was to transfer the body to a different place, which I'll get to in a moment. Here, they got rid of the abdomen that had marks that showed two people, one left-handed and one right-handed, had stabbed the body. Once the dismemberment process was over, they cleaned the pool using its tools, and the second culprit disguised as the first culprit. They were twins, so a little bit of disguise was enough to make them completely indistinguishable. To correct their body shape, they put Setsuka's two hands into a plastic bag and pinned it on her chest. They needed Setsuka's hands with them to open her handbook for the tricks they needed to pull off for the future. By carrying the hands as a disguise, it was like killing two birds with one stone. Dude. How? I'm just bewildered at how insane. Oh my god, my wife is so cute. Is that Gintama? Is it a Gintama Shonen Jump magazine? It looks like Gintama. I'm a Shonen Jump nerd. I'm pretty sure that's Gintama, because I can tell that that's a Shonen Jump magazine.
Hi folks, 3 a.m. editing Sadie here, and I kind of was wondering which magazine cover this was, so I found it. This is Gintama, let me see, this is Weekly Shonen Jump issue 13 from 2017, which featured Gintama on the cover. You can look at the resemblance yourself here. As I said, I'm a huge Weekly Shonen Jump nerd. and I felt like I had to do this to prove myself. Not really, not to prove myself, I just thought it would be fun. Thanks.
Because they carried Setsuka's hands with them, they were able to use the handbook, her handbook freely, just like Emma did. The culprit then sent a message to Iroha using Setsuka's handbook. The message called for her to be in front of the Mirror Mansion at 18 o'clock, 1800, whatever. It was because of this message that Iroha wasn't able to participate with us during the parade. After sending this message, the second culprit leaves the pool while still disguised. She puts the sign in front of the pool back inside and walks her way to Block A. Oh fuck! My fucking computer! Fucking hit my hip. Owie. After arriving at the ghost house, she undisguised herself and enters the ghost house while deliberately getting witnessed by Iroha. By getting witnessed by Iroha, the culprit later used this fact to frame Iroha and make her seem suspicious. However, amidst the rush of changing her disguise, the pins used to hold the plastic bags had dropped on the ground, which were used in this trial as important pieces of evidence against her. Entering the ghost house, the culprit ran up inside to cut the wires of the fuse box to cause a blackout. They also put out the fire in the fireplace, though this was because they needed it to be that way for the other culprit to utilize the chimney later on. Blackout itself, so that others wouldn't notice what happened inside the ghost house. Bro. Kanade is the most evil motherfucker in... Bro, Kanade is more evil than Utsuro. A little later, the second culprit redisguised herself as the first culprit and left the ghost house to join the rest of us at the parade. Of course, none of us even had the thought that the culprit had disguised into someone else, and so the second culprit was able to watch the parade with us without any suspicion. At that time, the culprit was waiting for the monorail at the Block C station. They had moved the corpse pieces to the station from the pool to the second person heading over to the ghost house. While the second culprit was over at the ghost house, the first culprit was busy with her work as well, getting rid of the signpost before leaving the pool, and putting the chest piece inside one of the parade dolls in the Block C storehouse. At 1810, the monorail heading to Block A arrives, and the first culprit began their process of moving the body. The method they used was to throw each body piece through the chimney once the monorail goes past the ghost house, one by one. This method, while seemingly impossible for anyone else, was done with ease by our culprit. It made it seem like the corpse had teleported inside the ghost house. How? I just don't even, like... How do you start from nowhere and end up with this fucking case? However, since the ghost house was next to the track that connected Block A and C, she only had 4 chances to throw the body pieces, considering that the monorail is only active every other hour. As 7 pieces, even excluding the 2 hands in the chest that she stuffed inside the parade dolls, needed to be transferred. She calculated the monorail timetable and went back and forth between Block A and C. Using this method, they had exactly 7 chances to throw the body pieces in 1 hour, and with the culprit's perfect aiming abilities, the transferring was done. Bro. Wow. After all the body pieces had been safely thrown inside the chimney, she leaves empty-handed and headed to the storehouse. The parade was almost over, and the chest pieces had been delivered to Block A by then. Meanwhile, the second culprit and the crew were becoming anxious about Setsuka's absence, and they began a search. Pretending to look for her and heading to the Block A storehouse, the 2 Blackens meet up and switch places. The reason the second culprit disguised in the first place was to create an alibi, while the first culprit was busy throwing corpses on the monorail. And since that was finished, there was no reason for the disguise from then on. I just finished investigating the ghost house and was leaving without any results, and after confirming that I left, the first culprit signals the second culprit who was still hiding inside the storehouse. There's so much closing argument, I'm sorry. The second culprit swiftly enters the ghost house with the chess pieces they hid inside the storehouse. Here, she uses Setsuka's handbook so there would be an ID without an out record at the ghost house. After this, they put all the body pieces, including the 2 hands used for disguise and the pieces inside the fireplace, on the altar. Once the setting was complete, they moved the folding screen in front of the entrance to create space, and start to flood the place with blood using the blood packs they prepared. This was to create the illusion that the crime scene was the ghost house, and the culprit dismembered the corpse behind the folding screen. They created a huge trail of blood leading up to the altar, and spread some on the altar as well for good measure. After all this was done, the culprit deliberately dropped her hairpin near the altar, and sent everyone a message using Setsuka's handbook. The message had to vaguely remind everyone of the ghost house, and was used to call everyone to that place. Then, they hid in the space behind the folding screen, waiting for the others to arrive. As we arrived, we followed the trail of blood up to the altar without any suspicion, and ultimately entered the altar, where we find the body of Setsuka. This was how the 2 culprits managed to move the body and fool everyone. The cruel killers, who didn't just murder Setsuka, cut up her body into pieces. Yes, the culprits who committed this atrocity of a crime. Jesus fuck. How? Hanade Otonakoji and Hibiki Otonakoji. The ultimate guitarist and the ultimate vocalist. It was you two. Poor Hibiki, unless she's actually, like, also devious, but, like, poor Hibiki. I can't even with this right now. I'm in a sad state of mind, bro. I mean, what am I even supposed to say? Fuck that! I'm sorry. Fuck Are you still gonna defend yourself, Kanade? Hibiki, it's the same for you. You might not have memory of it, but the results of this trial shows the fact that you are also the one who killed Setsuka. No, that can't be. I'm innocent. I couldn't have killed Tsuka. Yeah, this is a dream. This is all a dream. Kanade could never kill someone, let alone me. Wake up. Wake up, Hibiki Otonakoji. Hibiki?
Hibiki, I'm afraid this is not a dream. No waking up for you, bitch. Whether you remember it or not, you have committed a murder and lost the crash trial. If the answer we've deduced is true, you'll soon be dead.
What? Die? Me? But that's a bit weird. I haven't done anything. Come on, guys, Kanade! Say something to them!
We could never actually kill someone, right? Wait, whoops.
Kanade? Don't just stand there. Please. Help me. Like you've always done. Like when we were young.
Sus. I made you kill her. Sorry. My bad. Forgive me. Oh, whoopsie-daisy. A small oops on my part.
When something bad happened, you were always there for me to take care of it. I'm sorry if I was being harsh to you. Apologize for everything. Just help me.
Hanade ultimately lost the trial. Even she can't help you in this situation.
Let me out! I'm gonna break open this door!
Now, Hibiki, the trial is still in session. Please return to your seat immediately, or I will kill you before her.
Oh my god, poor Hibiki.
Let me go home! I hate it here! I need to save my parents. I'm so sick of this place. Let me out! Just let me out! Ah!
Oh no! LINUJ! LINUJ, you're a monster!
Hibiki? Hibiki, calm down.
I wonder, does that girl have any mental disorder?
What the fuck, Shobai?
What? I've been keeping an eye on her since she was a suspect during the trial. But something's off with that girl. I mean, the younger sis is a crazy bitch for sure, but the older sis isn't far off as far as I can tell.
This is a warning. If you don't return to your seat, you will be severely punished.
Shut up!
Kanade?
Sus.
So adorable.
What? What the fuck? I have no way to run, right? If you can't avoid it, enjoy it. It is tragic that my plan has failed. But if I get to see my sister's LMO. If I get to see my sister's most despairful dying moments while I die, that doesn't seem like that bad of a death. You've won. We were the culprit of this case.
Oh my god. Kanade, what the fuck is wrong with you? Bro!
What do you mean an F? F my ass? No!
That was a good score. I don't want to hear it. I dropped the ball in a few fucking minigames. What do you mean F? There was a possible 1500 and I got 1345. F? F nothing, bruh. Give me those two fucking skills. How many cards do I get? That's fine. That's like one skill from Shobai. That works. What in the fuck, dude? It's good that you resolved everything, but this silence. Now that you've reached an answer for real this time, it's voting time! But how are we supposed to... I don't know. Swear if it gets interrupted again, I'm gonna quit this job. Anyways, vote for the culprit with the switch in front of you. Since the answer you've deduced is a double culprit, which is a first in Danganronpa history, that nice way to break the fourth wall there, I've specially prepared a panel marked Otonakoshi twins in the voting screen, just for this occasion. If you truly believe that the two of them are the culprit, vote for that panel. Epish. Now will that answer be the truth or not? Voo-voo. Now.
I cannot believe this. Like, bro, what? Huh? My brain is broken. What the fuck? What in the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my... LINUJ, what is wrong with you? What happened in your childhood to make you do this kind of shit? Normally I would just be like, oh, you know, next time on SDRA2 or whatever, but like, bro, come on. At this point, like, I'll just fucking finish it out. You guys get a long episode today. Be happy. Be grateful. Don't be great. I'm sorry. I'm sounding like a dick.
What the fuck?
The real culprit who murdered Setsuka Chiebukuro was Hibiki Otonakoshi and Kanade Otonakoshi. Correct! You've got them both right. So they really...
They're both the culprit?
To be honest, when they stabbed them together, I had a hard time deciding on what to make of it. A class trial is a system by definition that while multiple victims can occur for one case, no two students can be the culprit. However, I replayed the clip countless times, and no matter how you'd look at it, they stabbed her simultaneously. Even the computer couldn't detect the time difference. I had no choice but to admit it. In this killing school trip, the rules are absolute, and this case did obey the rules. My most honorable praise for the twins, as they found a loophole in the rules, and used their talents to pull off a feat truly impossible.
How is this even real? I was confident I would win this trial. He would have lost if he had voted for my sis, and that result wouldn't have changed even if you voted for me. Whoever you had voted for, I was going to be safe. And I even had a backup plan of framing Iraha. For this plan to fail, I truly did not expect this to happen. It seems like I underestimated both Shobai and Sora. She's right. We contributed nothing to this trial. If it wasn't for those two... Honestly, I was mentally prepared for Shobai. I can estimate the threat level of a person immediately at first glance. And ever since our first encounter, I always have been cautious of you. Sora, what are you? I'm actually a robot. You've nothing special to boot, and you can't even remember your own talent? How is someone like you able to win against someone like me? Sora, what really is your talent? That's what I want to... I mean, I wish I knew that too, dude. You... Twins, answer me! Why the fuck did you murder Setsuka? Nikkei, it's not that serious. Yes, it is! She's dead! What do you mean it's not that serious? I thought you didn't care about whether we died or not. Well, I do have an idea why you're acting like that. What's that supposed to... Forget it. It's not like I'm gonna tell you anyway. Is she trying to say that he's a void? That aside, you asked why we killed Setsuka, yes?
Kanade I can understand, maybe, but Hibiki was very intimate with Setsuka. Why did Hibiki help murder Setsuka?
Don't you get it, bro? They're voids. Both of them. I don't believe it. Obviously, that's the only logical reason. It happened last time and the one before. We're trying our best to harmonize and survive, and they're trying to ruin it.
Then, the two twins were both voids?
Nope. Is that really how it is? Speak up, Hibiki, Kanade. I have a feeling that neither of them are voids and that it was actually Setsuka. Fuck off. Poor Hibiki, dude. Did she do this willingly? Like, did she actually forget? I'm genuinely wondering. Were the two twins the voids? Was that again the reason that this murder had to happen? We have 3 void survivors if we include Mikado. If the 2 of them are voids, we now know the identity of all 5 voids. Just when we were waiting for the twins to answer...
I'm terribly sorry to interrupt this, but...
Then don't speak another word, so just shut up.
I haven't even told you what I was going to say. You're being especially rude to me today, Teruya. Well, I do have some important news. The thing is...
So they're not voids, those 2 twins. What? What do you mean? Why are you the one to decide that, you little...
No, he's absolutely right. The Otonakoshi twins have no relations with us voids.
Haha, I bet that's what you're all saying now, right now, isn't it? Huh? The voids were supposed to murder each...
It seems like you're confused because the previous murders were all committed by us voids. Voids are simply there for Plan B. I've repeated myself countless times. Anyone can become a murderer.
I can tell that at a glance. The voids, up until now, strictly did things by the rules. They wouldn't dare do something this vague on whether it's against the rules or not.
And that is exactly why I feel very conflicted about this. Where was my poor void fellow when they were supposed to kill this time?
What? But that means they killed someone when they weren't even a void? Why? If they weren't a void, what reason was there for them to kill someone? That's right, Yuki. We've made a mistake in thinking it was common sense that a void will always be the one to murder one of us. There was a motive for every one of us this time. The motive videos that Mikado gave us. Fuck. Did Hibiki really get persuaded like that? Fucking Utsuro Ocean. That's right, even I... Oh, fuck. Whoops. Black into this case gets to not only escape this island if they win, but they also get to know the ending of their motive video. The motive video I saw didn't affect me in any way, but for the others, things were different. Bro. Hello? It even came up during the class trial. Hibiki and Kanade said that their parents were in trouble in their motive video. That was their motive for this murder. Dang it! Yeah, but why would they need to do it so fucking brutally? I should have been more careful. I was so focused on the voids that I forgot about something more important. Mikado, this is all because of you, forcing us to murder each other with motives or whatever. I'll never forgive you. Excuse me? It wasn't really like that. Like, I was bored, so, you know. What? Like, what? I said I didn't necessarily do it for those stupid videos. My sister could have done it for our parents, but to be honest with you, I couldn't care less about those things. Things? Things?
Those things? They're your family.
My sister's the only family I've got. And you said it yourselves during the trial. I've been planning on a double blackened murder ever since I heard about the rules of this class trial. The motive videos were distributed just yesterday, so how could those be the motives for our murder? Oh my god. Then why would you do something as horrible as killing someone? I don't know where to start. I was bored? Well, everyone, take a look at Hibiki here. Let's start from there. What about her? What about Hibiki? Don't you think something's off about her? A little bit. Hibiki? Hibiki, you're still part of all this. Speak up. She looks like she's realized something. You good? Are you good, Shani? Did she just die standing up? Is she alright? Oh my god, so cute! Oh, hail? Kanade? Everyone, meet my lifelong project and the motive for this murder. So, what do you think? What are you talking about? What nonsense is that? I can't keep up with all this. Still don't get it? I'll tell you everything one by one. Hibiki, hand. What? Do a backflip. Did she? That scared me. Say you love me with a smile. I love you, Kanade. What the fuck? What? What? Me too. I love you too, Hibiki. What is going on? What is this? What's going on? Hibiki? Hibiki, wake up! Hibiki? It's no use. Hibiki in this state can only listen and react to me. How did you do it? Hypnosis? Mind control? So that is what you meant by that. No wonder the little shit's actions didn't make sense. Shobai, do you know what's going on? How can I put this? The culprit of this case wasn't Kanade Otonakoshi and Hibiki Otonakoshi, but more like Kanade Otonakoshi and also Kanade Otonakoshi. What? What do you mean? Speak some sense. How did she do that, though? Why the hell are you always shouting at me? Jesus fucking Christ. Trial's over, so I'm not gonna give two shits about you. Ask the girl herself. So, don't you all agree that my precious toy is adorable? I want to clock this bitch upside the head and snap her neck in half like a fucking Twix bar. Kanade, would you please kindly explain what's going on here? It's my pleasure. We two are gonna die anyways after all. Oh, what? If we're gonna talk about this, everything started way back when we were young. We are identical twins, 10 seconds apart from each other. Can't remember if I knew it instinctively when I was born, but I realized something when I was around 3 or 4, that I was better than Hibiki in every way. So what, she's a fucking narcissist? Is that the big plot twist? Are you talking about your talents? Everything. Talent, personality, skills, or whatever. But as I realized that, Hibiki also must have realized that she was the lesser of the two. And ever since she acknowledged that when we were young, she'd been abusive towards me. As I was too young at that age, I didn't object to her actions, and I ended up giving it into her. Then one day, our mother told my sister to play with me for a change, but Hibiki back then loved Shiro, so much that she replied she loved Shiro much more than me. And those words hurt a lot, especially as a kid.
Shiro? Who's that?
A puppy we... Damn, Kanade, oh shit, well... so is this just a crime of trauma? Well, a crime of mental illness derived from trauma. Fuck, dude. Traumagenic murder. Puppy we used to have as children. Small, kind, white teacup poodle who was really friendly with people. Even when I was being abused by Hibiki, I still loved Hibiki. I thought of her as family, and I wanted to get along with her. But when I heard that Hibiki liked some puppy more than me, I felt an uncontrollable wave of jealousy. As long as Shiro was alive, I was never... I don't like that sentence. I was never gonna get closer with Hibiki. Don't say what I think you're about to say. Brother! Fuck is your problem? That's... dude, what is up with you?
Get rid of it? What do you mean by...
What do you think? What do I mean by that? I literally got rid of it. The next day when I was alone at home... Oh my god. Brother, what the fuck? I took Shiro with a kitchen knife and threw it away down the drain. What? You're kidding me, right? Small and wretched as that thing was, it was still a creature of life. I mean, I had to cover up a lot of things to not get found out, but somehow it all seemed easy. Probably because I was a genius. After a while, poor little sis was frantically searching for Shiro, but alas, she wasn't able to find it. Of course she wasn't able to. What remained of it was probably indistinguishable from sewer sludge by then. Jesus fucking Christ.
So you killed your sis's favorite dog to get friendly with her?
Like hell that would work! You're out of your mind! Well, it clearly did. I know. As soon as I realized I did something wrong, I did feel a bit guilty. But the reaction Hibiki showed afterwards soon got rid of any afterthoughts I had. Instead of bullying me again for the loss of her puppy as I expected, she started to cry in my arms. Kanade, help me! What should I do? She cried. That face... You are evil as... What the fuck, bro? And that face of hers back then was the face of an angel more precious and adorable than anything I had ever seen. Yeah, me too, Shinji. Me too. What? Since then, Hibiki turned into an extremely passive and weak state whenever she was mentally backed into a corner. And each and every time that happened, she cried to me for help and depended solely on me. And that was when I started to train my little Hibiki. Train? Unbeknownst to Hibiki, I had schemed multiple mental shocks for her in secret, all high and mighty, abusing her little sis by the day. But in reality, she was being mentally tortured by her very own sister. Being mentally weak, Hibiki in her shocked state cannot even remember what happened afterwards. And now, even the innocent ignorance of her abusing her little sis without knowing anything about what happens offstage is so lovely that it drives me insane! What? And that's how I slowly but surely modified Hibiki to my taste ever since I was young. I said that one a little weirdly. Oh, what? Oh my fuck! To eradicate what? LINUJ! Ahem. Tried out numerous methods, The best one is to eradicate Hibiki's most precious person. Like with Shiro, every time Hibiki made a close relationship to someone, I got rid of them one by one. Ayumi, her best friend during grade school, got kicked from the top of the stairs, and now she's stuck in the hospital, paralyzed for the rest of her life. The nerve of that girl. Your sister feels sort of creepy, so we should just, keep away from her. Honestly, that bitch deserved it, and more. Our middle school homeroom teacher that Hibiki had a crush on? I gave him an extra dose of muscle relaxant and buried him on a hill near the school. That pedophile pervert must have had indecent thoughts towards my precious Hibiki, so that was an act to save her from him. Even after we started our band, there was a recording engineer, makeup coordinator, our manager. I got rid of each and every person connected to Hibiki. And now even the slightest of hardships will cause Hibiki to turn weak. She's more dependent on me than ever. LINUJ? We're gonna need to have a word. Okay, LINUJ, we need to talk.
Wait, what? So you're basically saying that Setsuka wasn't your first victim? No way. Unbelievable. Yo, what's your body count?
You're joking. Well, I don't keep track of everyone I kill. I guess there are 60?! Oh my god! Literally girl Korekio. What the fuck?
Alright, you win.
I mean, it has to go to a point where I just get rid of everyone acquainted with Hibiki. So how is no one realized yet?
How in the world did you not get arrested for all this?
Well, it's either because I was too perfect or the cops were too stupid. My bet is on both. That's why I told you, this was the first one that I actually failed. Wow.
Is that why you killed Setsuka? Because she was friendly with your older sis?
It didn't have to be Setsuka, so long as that person was the one most intimate with Hibiki. Though she did get on my nerves, to be honest. Anything that could help Hibiki recover from her mental state must be eliminated. Bro. What do I even say? Why? For what reason?
Why are you so obsessed with Hibiki?
Reason? How about I ask you a question instead? Do people need a reason to love someone?
I love Hibiki. If you could have your loved one all to yourself, anyone would have done the same. You're crazy. You're insane. I can't even hear another word from you. You don't deserve any sympathy whatsoever. Go to hell.
Hold on a minute, Kanade. Does this story relate to Hibiki acting like a puppet right now?
Ah, I forgot about that part. Whoops. I guess it was around that time I made sushi out of our coordinator. What? You did? Huh? When Hibiki realized that the coordinator she was close with had gone missing, she came to me crying. Something was different. She was bawling like usual when suddenly, eyes lost focus and she didn't show any human reaction. What? And when I spoke out to her, she started to do exactly everything I told her to do. Well, like Stockholm Syndrome. No complaints, no reactions, like as if I was controlling a game avatar. That might have been one of the happiest moments of my entire life. Just being controlled by my words. Just thinking of it makes me... Afterwards, whenever Hibiki's mental state took a certain amount of damage, she turned into a puppet like this. It only lasted for a short time the first time around, but in time it lasted longer and longer until now, I can just switch it on and off whenever I order her to. From that way onwards, my training goal from Hibiki had completely changed. If I previously changed it to only look towards me, I now trained her to be the perfect puppet. My final goal was to make Hibiki my very own puppet all the time, regardless of her mental state. If we'd escaped off this island after killing Setsuka, and maybe killed one or two more, we could have achieved that dream. What a waste. LINUJ. What the fuck were you doing as a child? Were you on fucking Lively instead of YouTube?
I see. So that's why Shirbai said the culprit was Kanade and Kanade again, yeah. Kanade did this to Hibiki so that her sis could act as her duplicate and commit the ultimate perfect crime.
When did it all start? When did Hibiki start acting like this? Was she already in this state when we met her this morning? No, she still retained herself back then. Throughout this killing school trip, I was looking for the perfect opportunity. The point where Hibiki's mentality reached the threshold. And through that motive video of our parents getting attacked, I knew it was time. So I just executed my plan that I had prepared. She's just saying it like it's fucking Sunday brunch, bro. Your plan? Now that I've already been revealed, there was actually one more place that I used the blood packs for. What? As you have deduced, I woke up early and called Setsuka to the pool. Then I ambushed her from behind and knocked her out. And then I poured blood all over her. Oh my god!
Why do I do such a gross thing?
Because that was the trigger that would turn Hibiki into a puppet. I immediately called Hibiki out to the pool and made her enter the place using my handbook. Our innocent Hibiki entered the pool and soon witnessed the fake crime scene. How would you react if you watched a disturbing video of your parents getting attacked the night before, only to see the bloody corpse of your best friend? Me too, Yoriko. As the person who controlled her mental state for years, I know just how much mental damage it took for her to become my little puppet. This bitch is fucking insane. The consecutive loss of your precious ones. The scream that my sis yelled. I still get the chills.
So in Shobai said the amount of blood used at the ghost house seemed a lot less than the amount of blood packs taken. That was the actual reason why.
Could you? Controlling someone as you please? And she's even your family. How is that supposed to make stupid Hibiki cooperate with the plan if I didn't take control over her? She wasn't going to agree on killing someone in her normal state in the first place. This was all for Hibiki. She did want to leave this island after all. But that was all ruined by you people. Does Hibiki know any of this? Of course not. Hibiki loses most of her memories, memoirs, when she regains her sanity. So it would be next to impossible for her to know this. But Hibiki still cared about you and loved you more than anyone. Kanade Otonakoji, as a human being, and his family, you really are the worst. Call me whatever you want. People come in different shapes and sizes after all. I didn't really expect you to understand me anyway.
Yo, crazy girl. Not that it matters now, but let me ask you a question. You want to hit? You admitted your crimes towards the end of the trial, right? Wouldn't someone as smart as you been able to find another way out back then?
Probably. Now what nonsense is he on about?
Feels a bit weird. Like we didn't fuck! We didn't win for real, like she gave it to us. I wouldn't have been able to guess the double blackened part without albino girl. You might have still had a shot at winning the trial.
I'd rather keep my dignity than struggle till I went down ugly. When the double blackened murder had surfaced, it was already game over for me. Moreover, I wanted to see Hibiki despair.
Despair?
Honestly, didn't have any regrets with my life. I already played with my sister to my heart's content. Of course, escaping this island and being close together with a completely puffified Hibiki does sound tempting. But nothing beats my desire to watch Hibiki's face full of despair. Not just any despair, the one moments before death, the one just before her life ends, the one that she'll take to her deathbed. One gripe I have about a puppet Hibiki and mentally broken Hibiki is that her face is too predictable, making it uninteresting. Just imagining what my poor sis will look like when she comes to the realization of what's coming for her makes me so excited.
Yo, albino, you seeing this?
Are you talking to me? Who else is white-haired?
Do something about this, will ya? This girl is too crazy for even me to handle.
What is Sora gonna do?
You're good at stuff like this, right?
But what do you mean by... Huh? When I looked around, everyone was silently looking away from Kanade, and rightfully so. Her story seemed out of the world, even for me. A story from a fantasy world, one that was too insane for us to even comprehend. A degenerate who makes you want to throw up just from the fact that you're breathing the same air as her. That was the true identity of Kanade Otonakoji, a person whom we once thought was our friend, as our classmate. The worst thing was that she wasn't done just yet.
I guess then, now we can proceed to our finale?
Huh? Oh, wait just a moment, Monocro. I forgot to mention I found this while rummaging through her pockets. It's a little envelope or something, I think, maybe?
Oh, whoops. Would you care to explain what this is?
This is a note that I found inside Setsuka's pockets when I killed her. I was so busy that I didn't even have time to read the details, but the fact that that she had it on her body probably means that it contained an important message for us, right? Setsuka? Read it now! Hold on. This... Why? What does it say? Is it gonna be that she's a void? That's what I was thinking. Well. Wow, do I feel bad for you guys. Would you just tell us already?
Tado,
I mean, wait. Whoops. Mercado, you sure you'll be alright?
What? I'm not following you.
Well, she said... Voids, you guys have a tough road ahead as well. Fufu. Kanade, what does the note say? This is a whoops. This is a will written by Setsuka. A will from Setsuka? It seems like in case she was killed, she kept track of all the information she learned. Information? I don't recall Setsuka ever telling us about that. She must have discovered something. I don't know why she didn't tell us sooner, but she must have found something big. Or she's just a void. Come to think of it, she was acting weird ever since we arrived on the third island. You're right, she did talk like something was up back when the motive was revealed as well. My, this really is big news. She kept this to herself?
So what does it say? Just tell us!
I'm so sorry for this, but... What?
What the fuck, Kanade?
I'll be taking this as keepsies to my grave.
What the fuck, dude? No! Setsuka's will! Put it out! The info! Bro! Kanade, what the fuck?!
We're too late. I know the small as that burns out in a matter of seconds.
What the hell do you think you're doing?!
This note contains incredible information. Amazing scoops that could be really damaging for Mikado. But what does that have to do with me? I'm about to die after all. I leave this and everything up to you. We are expecting a silly, dramatic ending like that. Unfortunately, I'm not that good of a person. Rather, I despise each and every single one of you. You ruined my perfect plans of escaping this island with Hibiki. Yes, this is my petty revenge for losing the class trial. An adorable tantrum by me, if you will. What the fuck, dude? What voids did she have figured out? She had something figured out, bro. She had a void. She knew a void. Or she was a void. One of the... I don't fucking know.
Oh god, no, please.
You're being awfully persistent, okay? Or do I wonder why you're acting... He's a void! He's a void! He's a void!
I know what you are!
God, man. Fo-fo.
You little...
Yoriko, calm down. Violence is against the rules. Now I can finally die without any regrets. Let's go, Monocro. I'm sure you have prepared a wonderful and fitting execution for Hibiki and I.
Now, hold on. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but there's still some things left to do. Have you all forgotten? Blackened of this class trial had the right to know the ending of their motive video, regardless of the results. The execution comes after that.
Honestly, I couldn't care any less. Let's just skip to the good part and start the execution.
You may feel that way, but Hibiki begs to differ, don't you think? My charger came out. Whoopsie. This class trial acknowledges both of you as Blackens. So obviously she has the right to see her videos ending. Coincidentally, you two have the same motive video, so I'll just have to play one.
I see. Poor Sis. I guess it wouldn't hurt to let her know what happened to her parents before her death. Why are you saying that like you already know? Sis, wake up. Come on. Look up and focus your eyes on me. You're returning to your own self again. Now!
Kanade? Is this the trial grounds?
Sis, we're gonna be executed, but before that, they're gonna let us see the ending of our motive video as a prize for being the Blackened. Come on, why don't we watch it before we die?
Die? Me?
Don't you remember? You and I killed Setsuka and we lost the class trial.
No, that can't be. I would never. Why would I get executed when I did nothing wrong? Please don't! No! I don't want to die!
Hibiki, come on, don't cry. You're not a baby now, are you? Now come on, look at the screen. As procedure, it is required that you watch this video. Wait, why am I the one consoling her? Jesus.
Sis, aren't you curious about who really attacked Mom and Dad? At least we get the chance to know who did it. Or would you rather just die now without knowing what happened? Watch it be Kanade.
But she doesn't seem like she's fine, does she? Well then, I'll start the video. It's whatever. I love how awkward he is. Okay.
Okay, they're done. Yeah. Just don't kill me. We can't see anything. Why would you? Very realistic sounding death. Huge screen over our head showed a video. No, it showed static. A couple looking to be around their mid-40s or 50s getting stabbed repeatedly by someone. The man seemed like he was already dead, with blood spewing out of his throat like a fountain, falling out as she pleaded for her life. At least we get the chance to know who did it. Who? We don't know? We just don't even get to...
No! Mom! Dad!
Oh, fuck.
This video is first-person perspective, recording from the very person who murdered the Otonakoji's parents. Being recorded on a cheap camcorder. The quality isn't something to write home about, but...
I can't watch any longer. This is too horrible. Monocro, Mikado, who really are you guys? How'd you get the footage of the twins' parents getting murdered? No, not just that. Even the motive videos. How did you get your hands on those?
Well, do I really need to answer that? I mean, come on, man.
Yes, you do. What? Wait a minute.
Now for the climax. The identity of the assailant will now be revealed. I'm sure you're more curious than ever, dear Kanade and Hibiki. Oh, that's Monochrome, not Mikado. Oh well. So let's find out who done it. It was Kanade.
Whew! Who was it? The person after murdering the couple was breathing heavily as they looked around. It was as if they were looking for something. The video wandered from place to place until it stopped at a full-body mirror at the corner of the dark room. And in that mirror, the reflection showed who the mystery assailant was. Is it Sora? Fucking knew it! Fucking knew it! Fucking knew it! Eat shit and die, Kanade. Eat shit and die. I hope you eat fucking dirt. I'm gonna snap your neck like a fucking elbow. God, I'm gonna fucking take your pigtails. I'm gonna grab you by your fucking pigtails, swing you around like a helicopter, and throw you into a fucking set of metal bleachers. That's hot in here. Dude. The person in the mirror, the person who savagely murdered Hibiki and Kanade's parents, was none other than Kanade herself. I had a fucking feeling. What? Kanade? What's going on? Does she remember it? You even killed your own parents. You're kidding me, right? Kanade, tell me it's not true. It was you? You killed Mom and Dad? How? I trusted you all this time. So then what's this? Mikado, would you kind of explain this video? I never murdered my parents. So that is... Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, whoops. Granted, I did plan to murder my parents eventually as a finale to my Hibiki puppet plan. But I had decided now was too early.
I don't know the exact details, as Monochrome is the one who's controlling most of this killing school trip. But I can say for sure that both this video and the videos that everyone received are certainly not made up in any way, shape, or form. I swear it's true on my I think he said magician's oath.
Nobody gives a shit about your oath, so it doesn't sound that convincing.
I get that you're angry, but stepping on my pride like that, you bitch.
Wait a minute. What? So that's it? That's how it was all along? Amazing! I never would have guessed! What a twist! What's up with her? And she's not gonna tell us because she's annoying. Wow, what a shame. For real, what a shame. Did you not see the aftermath of this after getting to know such a big secret?
And that's where the video ends. It seems like you've realized something, Kanade.
But don't you worry, I won't spoil anything for the rest of you. Hibiki and I will take the secret to our graves. What is going on?
Students, I know this isn't the time to interrupt, but it is already past midnight. This trial is almost over. You all need to get a good night's sleep for tomorrow, right?
I don't know if I'm gonna be sleeping after this. Come on, sis. It's finally time for the finale. Show me, sis, your most despairful last moments of your entire life. No, don't you come any closer, you monster. I don't want to die. Why should I be the one to go? I didn't do anything wrong.
Now I've prepared a very special punishment. For the ultimate... Oh fuck, oops. The ultimate vocalist, ignore that, Hibiki Otonakoshi, and the ultimate guitarist, Kanade Otonakoshi.
Hibiki! Get away from me! Somebody help me!
For this case, since they were too blackened, we're going to have the same execution for both of you.
Sora, help me! Nikkei, Hirahayuki, Shinji, Yoriko, just anyone! Save me! Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Poor fucking Hibiki, dude. Oh my god. Now let's do this. Ow!
It's punishment time, loser ass bitch.
I'm speechless! What the fuck? What's going on? They're a little spinny thing. Oh my god! I'm gonna cry! Hibiki! Only one can live? Oh, Hibiki! Hibiki! Go! Hibiki, go! Melody, rhythm, final concert, final death concert. Oh, great. Come on, Hibiki, come on. Go! No. Oh, my Christ, Kanade, no! What the God! Oh my God! Oh my God! No! What? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
That girl died laughing.
I'm pretty sure 90% of my reaction got cut out by my microphone. What in the Jesus fuck?
She really is one scary girl.
Hibiki and Kanade were executed. The third class trial. The third execution. And so another two have left us. Even though the execution had ended, nobody spoke a word. Perhaps it was because Kanade rattled us till her very last moment? Or maybe after 3 repeated defeats by the despair that is reality, we had lost even the strength to open our mouths. But to me, as of now, I had no way of knowing.
Shobai, where are you going?
What, we're finished, right? We're free to leave now. And don't speak to me. Back then was only because we had a mutual goal that was the class trial. Now that that's over, don't bother me again, capiche? Bro, I'm speechless. Dang it. Kanade was a human degenerate that deserved to die. But Hibiki? If what Kanade said was true, that Hibiki was merely used in this case by Kanade, I should have done something. Anything. So that this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Damn it. Damn it! There goes Nikkei. Nikkei.
Kanade. What a person she was. That is, yeah, she was the person ever. That's a person who I call worthy of being a void. But she wasn't. Fucking lame. I really do hope that the other remaining 2 learn a thing or 2 from her.
Okay, so I guess Setsuko wasn't a void, but we really don't know what was going on, whoever she was talking to. I honestly don't have the strength to yell at you. Just leave us be.
Oh dear, did I hurt your feelings? Well, I'm terribly sorry, you fucking loser. But yes, as Monocro said, it had become terribly late. And Shinji, you're right, we should all go take a rest. If you ask me, I don't feel quite good about this as well, although for a different reason, you know. Well then, if you excuse me. Bye!
I don't think we can think positively after that, Iroha. I'm sorry.
Let's think positively, everyone. Tari is right. We're better off not having someone like Kanade among us.
Bum bum bum.
I mean, really living together with a criminal like that? No thank you. Hibiki, well, she was pretty unlucky to have someone like Kanade as her family.
I thought you liked Kanade, Iroha. That you depended on her for class trials.
That was before I knew she was a total maniac. But no worries. We have Sora and Shobai on our side, and all we have to do is prevent any murders from now on. So please, let's all smile.
You think this is funny? Oh, fucking Angst Yuki is back, baby.
What?
Don't you get what kind of situation we're in? There was a murder, and we've pulled through all that shit to win the class trial when the culprit wasn't even a void. We didn't even get to know what Setsuka had investigated. There are still 3 voids left. There were 16 of us when we started. Now there's 9 of us left. It's almost half of us gone. And you're saying that we should think positively? Ha!
You didn't have to say it like that. I just wanted everyone to feel better.
Like hell we would! We have literally no hope at all now. Don't talk to my wife like that. Yuki, please don't take it out on Iroha and calm down. We all feel the same. Bro,
Huh? What?
You said that you wouldn't let anyone die from now on, right? Now there's 3 more dead bodies to add to— What? Hey! Well, now there's 3 more dead bodies to add to the count. Try harder next time, will you? What is your problem, dude?
Yuki. Ugh, why is he like that? Why is everyone bullying me?
Yuraha, would it kill for you to read the mood for once?
But I'm sorry.
Shinji, why did you let Yuki act like that? Because he's right in every way. No, don't be fucking internalizing it. I didn't keep my promise. No wonder he's acting like that. I'm such a loser! Sora? Why are things turning out this way? What did we do to deserve all of this? I'm just so tired. Don't worry, guys. Teruya? I'll find a way out. I'm an executive at the Kisaragi Foundation. The Foundation, no matter what, never lets despair get away with things. I will protect you, at whatever it may cost. Whatever it may cost. I believe in you, Teruya. Like, oh my god, my brain is like, my brain looks like an omelet right now. After Teruya left, those of us remaining, one by one, managed to drag our bodies out of the trial grounds. Yoriko, who couldn't stop her tears. Iraha, who looked somewhat nervous. Shinji, who looked to be deep in thought. No one spoke a word in the elevator back to the Monocruise. This was a class trial more tiresome than ever, and it looked like it's only going to get harder from now on. What are we supposed— oh, was something about what are we supposed to do? I don't know. Bro, the first thing I did when I arrived at my room was to throw myself onto the bed. I didn't have the strength or the urge to wash myself or change clothes. Perhaps I just wanted to escape from this reality. I was almost at the breaking point. I was only trying to act patient for the others who were in despair. I also wanted to cry my heart out like Yoriko. It felt painful. Yoriko's words just now rang inside my head. Why are these things happening to us? Did we do something wrong? Is this a punishment to atone for our sins? Bro, I hope not, because that must have meant we did some real bad shit. I had no idea. For now, my tiresome body had given up on everything, and I decided to give in to this wave of sleep. Ho. Iraha, what you doing in here?
Hi. Hello, I'm jerking it right now. Are you there?
Over here.
Yeah.
Are you—
No! 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 Why are you so startled? Do you have something to confess?
Mikado, what's up? Why did you call me so late at night?
What's up? What is up? I'll tell you what's up, you stupid little brat. Iroha.
No! 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 What the fuck? No! No! Not my wife!
What the fuck? Iraha Nijue. Are you even aware of the fact that you're a void? It was your turn last time. Emma stealing your spot, that I can understand. Corrections were made in the end after all. But if you ruin everything one time, you're supposed to make it up the next time. There were supposed to be 2 victims this case. Double murder, you hear me? But let's talk about what actually happened. Let's see, the cases weren't similar, and to top it off, 2 black-ins? Are you going to take responsibility for all this, huh?
Well,
when I found Setsuka's corpse, I thought to myself, well, it seems like Hiroha's finally pulling her own weight. I even marveled at your wits when the trial found out as if you were the murderer. But what the hell is this outcome? I honestly couldn't have ruined these things this badly even if I tried. Tell me, what did you accomplish on this island?
well, I was gonna do something, but kinda acted too quickly that I...
Oh my god! Get your hands off my fucking wife! Get your hands off my fucking wife right now!
Don't want to hear excuses, you useless trash. I even gave you a tidbit before the motive reveal. You probably weren't even paying attention, were you? Are you making fun of me? Answer me. Why do you think I included someone as useless as you in our team? I told you before, you're just here to fill up the numbers. You're just here for the ride, so don't worry. But even so, shouldn't you at least do what you promised to do? If this plan fails, then your life is going down the drain as well. So you're planning to go kamikaze on all of us?
Wait, it wasn't my turn originally.
What am I doing? That was Mikado's voice.
It wasn't even my turn originally, and I didn't even have time to discuss the plans. So how was I supposed to do anything on my own?
Use his powers, for God's sake! Saw the class trial, didn't you? The outcome is already decided. You just have to have the will for it. And you're trying to make excuses when you haven't even done that much? Hmm?
Hey, but...
Wife? We need to have a talk.
Foo-foo. Very well. As much as I'm disappointed in you, things didn't completely go south. It's still not too late, so I'm going to give you another chance. Think of it as an act of mercy, for I am very forgiving. Next island. You're in charge of the murder there.
Oh, fuck. Shit's gonna get bad. My wife might die next chapter.
What? But...
Relax, there's nothing to worry. Everything will go as planned under his protection. You just gotta wish for it.
But the next person, it's that person's turn. So I think I'll just...
That person.
Yare.
You really think they're still on our side? Just how stupid can you get? Who?
Shoddy, who is you talking about?
What do you mean?
The damn brat.
Brat? Who's the brat? Who's brat? Who's a brat out of everyone left? The damn brat? Who's the brat? Which one is the brat? The brat? Maybe, I don't fucking know. Yuki? No, but Yuki wouldn't be a void. That wouldn't make sense. Because they're talking about Yuki. I don't know. I was thinking maybe Nikkei. Because he kind of seemed like he was acting weird.
The damn brat betrayed us long ago. Didn't you notice something was off ever since we arrived on this island? Trying to ruin everything. I've already noticed it, and I'm wondering what punishment I should give out. I'm not doing this to you without any reason. Believe me, if that person was on our side, of course I'll ditch you and leave everything to them. Stats-wise, they are far superior to an idiot like you.
What does that mean? Stop talking in fucking hieroglyphs.
So it's just me and you. Now you get why things are getting serious.
Fucka.
If you've understood, follow my orders. If you do so, you, me, and every one of us will regain happiness. Well then, I have high expectations for your marvelous murder case. Don't let me down.
But I...
What's the matter? Wait, don't tell me. You wouldn't dare think of backstabbing me like that brat, would you?
No, I would never...
Just do it. It isn't that hard. You'll only have to wait just a bit longer. After all, the day of his resurrection is almost here.
Utsuro.
Now, this is the end of our conversation. Now go yourself, bitch. If we linger any longer, someone like Shobai is bound to find us, so you should head back. If I were you, I wouldn't dare think of betraying us for your own good.
Wife? Wife, I might need to go marry Yoriko like I was originally. Wife! 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 Iraha! What the fuck? I thought I knew you! What? Hi, Despairoha. Oh, Evil wife? You know, I'm fucking down for it. I'd still hit evil wife! Evil wife! Let's go, evil wife. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Lost my composure a bit there. You know what? I'm cool for it. I'm rooting for the voids now. Mikado, Iraha, and I don't know, like Nikkei or whatever. You guys are my guys. Go win. You have to do it. Alrighty. I'm so proud of you, Iraha, for not dying yet. You made it into single digits. That's my wife. Made it into single digits. Ooh, that's my wife. Bleh. Hi, Iraha. You totally don't look despairful or anything.
You look fine, Iraha. It's cool. Hey, there's no biggie.
I think it's Nikkei. I think it's Nikkei. I don't know. Got the 8th note hairpin
And the 6th night hairpin.
You gotta live the fight. Yes, I'm fucking saving the game. God damn. Oh my god, I've been playing this. Bro, oh my god, I've been playing for like 6 hours. Okay. Well. Thank you so much for watching. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. I don't even know what to say anymore. I feel like I'm losing my goddamn mind. Should I check and see if a new person gets to join, Void Theater? You know what? Nah, we'll leave that for next time. Just for funsies, you gotta love Void Theater. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching this fucking behemoth of an episode. I think this isn't gonna be longer than the prologue, but it's pretty much about as long as the prologue. This chapter was fucking flames. I was fucking here for every fucking second of it. This shit was fire. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see y'all with Chapter 4. As I usually do between chapters, I'm gonna take a nice little break, and then I'm gonna get back to y'all with that Chapter 4 action. So thank you so much for enjoying this chapter of SCRA 2. And I am going to go cry in bed and think about how my wife betrayed me, even though that makes me like her more. Honestly, I'm a sick, twisted fuck. I'll see you guys next time on SDRA 2. Bye-bye. Ta-ta.